What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Arabesque, and I wanted to give a shout out to Shafiq, not only for sharing the material, but for the patience, along with a number of other deep dives. The gaps between the videos have grown larger, so I do apologize, but I have a very busy personal life these days. I've been working double shifts, so yeah, just a lot going on. Nevertheless, we're back for a 1980 single, and it's called Hi Hi Highway. Obviously there's an alliteration, although less about rhyming different syllables with the same sound. In this case, just repeating the first part of the third word, which of course changes the meaning. Hi being a greeting in English, and highway being a road, a path, a long road in particular, one that you could travel great distances. So it feels like it's playing off of the syllabic repetition, but also perhaps indicating a welcoming greeting to the highway itself, the idea of wanting to be on the road, maybe going from different places, never getting tied down or bound to a particular location. So I wonder if it will be about a capricious, mercurial nature, someone who wants to be never in the same place and just continuing to move. Let's see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Arabesque. The track is Hi Hi Highway, and it's a single from 1980.
When the postman brings the mail, there's a card for Abigail. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. Then he sends a telegram all the way from Alabama. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. Hi, hi, highway. Listen to what I say and send my baby back to me. Hi, hi, highway. Try to see it my way. I have to sleep along, you see. I stand on the windowsill when a truck comes down the hill. It's coming home to me. It's coming home to me. When people ask, I say, here out, she's on the way. It's coming home to me. It's coming home to me. Hi, hi, highway. Listen to what I say and send my baby back to me.
Okay, I got it.
Try to see it my way. I have to sleep along, you see. Why don't you send my loving baby back to me?
The bass. Is that coming back?
Know where you are. Over a year I've been alone. I'd say you go too far, baby.
That rhythm guitar almost has a bit of a ska sound.
I got you on the phone and you say I'm coming home. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. You will tell me at the door. You will stay forevermore. You're coming home to me. You're coming home to me. Listen to what I say and send my baby back to me. Hi, hi, highway. Try to see it my way. I have to sleep along, you see. Why don't you send my loving baby back to me?
That disco bass. thought it was fading.
Listen to what I say and send my baby that you
It is fading.
highway, try to see
It's a very gradual fade. I'm interested by a few things here. One, we still had the disco sound that has characterized most of their tracks, although in this case it was more in certain moments when that deeper bass would kick in the post-chorus, which I think was actually the most sonically interesting part of the tune. We still had the string flourishes, which again have been part of a number of their tracks that I've heard so far. But that it sounded almost like a guitar, but maybe like a keyboard, where it was a very plucked sound, but it was in the second bar in each of the measures of the post-chorus. I really like that sound. So I don't know, maybe that was a guitar with a pedal or some effect on it, but that was like my favorite sonic element, and one that I don't feel like I've heard too much in their tracks up to this point. There was, of course, the sort of stop, not dead pause, but where most of the elements pulled out quickly, and it was like, where are you going in your funny car? That the vocals really stood out in that section because it stripped everything out for a moment before bringing it back. And the rhythm guitar, or maybe it was even the lead guitar, but it had sort of this, constant, almost ska-like sound, as I said, so that was interesting too. And then the lyrics sound like she's speaking to the highway, saying, bring my lover back, who's driven, all the way out to Alabama, and who apparently has gone too far for her liking. So it sounds like there's a love sickness, someone who hasn't seen someone, and maybe, we can question if she's saying that you've gone too far. It's not just that he's gone on business or he's traveling, but maybe that he's left her, and she keeps hoping with every car that she sees or every truck. There was something about an 18-wheel truck maybe, I don't know if it was actually a huge truck, but a truck coming down the hill. So it sounds like she's beckoning to the highway to, find her man wherever he is and bring him back via the road, and she's optimistically, but maybe also a bit frustratingly, calling out to him. So yeah, it sounds like an emotionally complicated song that uses the highway as an indication of her emotional state and the nature of their relationship. So if there is a capricious nature, it's not hers, not the singer, but the person that she's speaking about, and who she's missing, although again, maybe with a bit of scorn at the same time. So yeah, lyrically it was an interesting one to follow, and it feels like there's a bit of extra vocal power in those moments where she almost seems to be lashing out. Calling it like a funny car, there seems like maybe a bit of an insult there. So yeah, a funny one to follow lyrically, and like I said, maybe a bit outside their typical disco with strings type of sound, even if those elements were there. So yeah, cool tune. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.